Why does the racial wealth gap in America still exist today? Why do many white families statistically have more wealth than black families? This video explores the historical, social, and economic roots of that disparity. From slavery to redlining, employment discrimination to education access, we'll break it all down in an easy-to-understand way, without bias, just facts. Understanding this issue is key to addressing long-term inequality in the US main sections. 1. Slavery and the foundation of inequality. The wealth divide started centuries ago. For over 250 years, enslaved Africans built much of America's economy without earning anything. Meanwhile, white families accumulated generational wealth through land ownership and labor exploitation. 2. Reconstruction and the broken promise. After the Civil War, formerly enslaved people were promised 40 acres and a mule, a promise that was never fulfilled. Meanwhile, white Southerners received land grants, business protections, and economic support to rebuild. 3. Redlining and housing discrimination. In the 20th century, black Americans were systematically denied home loans, insurance, and housing in good neighborhoods through redlining, a federal policy backed by banks and real estate. Meanwhile, white families benefited from suburban development and government-backed loans. 4. Education disparities. Public schools in black neighborhoods often receive less funding, fewer resources, and underpaid teachers. White majority areas typically have better funded schools, which contribute to better opportunities and higher income potential. 5. Employment discrimination. Studies show that identical resumes with white-sounding names get more callbacks than those with black-sounding names. Unequal access to jobs, promotions, and fair wages continues to widen the economic gap. 6. Mass incarceration and lost income. Black Americans are incarcerated at much higher rates, leading to loss of income, job opportunities, and long-term financial instability for families and communities. 7. The racial pay gap. On average, black workers earn less than white workers, even with the same education and experience. This difference compounds over time and affects wealth accumulation. 8. Lack of inheritance and generational wealth. Most white families have had more generations to accumulate and pass down wealth through home ownership, stock investments, and businesses. Black families often start from economic scratch each generation. 9. Banking and lending bias. Black entrepreneurs face more difficulty getting approved for loans and often receive higher interest rates. Access to capital is a major barrier to building wealth. 10. Current wealth statistics. As of recent reports, the average white family holds about 6 to 10 times more wealth than the average black family in the US. These numbers highlight systemic issues rather than individual failings. The racial wealth gap didn't happen by accident. It's the result of centuries of systemic inequality, from slavery and segregation to redlining and discrimination in education and employment. While individuals of all backgrounds work hard, history has given some a head start, and others a steep uphill climb. Now that you understand the roots of the racial wealth gap, what do you think can be done to close it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know what other topics you'd like to explore.